Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making this shadow box using the Maggie Holmes carousel collection, which is my favorite collection ever. It's just so beautiful. It has the perfect colors, the perfect designs, and everything just coordinates so well. And I'm just obsessed with this collection. I've been playing with it a lot. I've made some goodie bags, which you guys can check out in my last video. And I'm gonna be making some happy mail with it as well, which I'll be posting, so look out for that. So what I did is I bought this box from Michael's. It was around $4, and it was originally just the wood color, so I painted it blue. I was actually planning on painting it pink, but I couldn't find a pink that went well with the collection, so I just went with this blue. And now what I'm doing is I'm using that spider web thing that came in a box from Target. I got it a few weeks ago. I shared it in a haul. I got it from Target, and it was only $3 for a box, and it lasts forever. Like, I've used this so much already, and it still has, like, basically the box is still full, which is crazy. So you definitely get a lot of product for the $3 that you pay for it, which I'm sure you can get it for $1 at the dollar store, but whatever. So it's very important when you make a shadow box to give it a base, so things don't look like they're just there sticking in the box. Like, they need some, like, a platform to stand on, and to make it look like there's like actual depth and perception to the shadow box. So I think that putting down a base is very important. I'm gonna try some new things other than this thing, this spider web. I'm gonna try it to find some like fake grass and like stuff like that, but for now I'm just using this white spider web, which kind of looks like clouds when you put it on, so it worked out well. And now I'm using one of the chipboard pieces from the collection. I think it's the cotton candy stand one or something like that. So what I'm doing here is I'm layering like hundreds of this foam tape, one on top of the other, so when we stick it in the box, it doesn't look like it's just, you know, a sticker on the back of the box. It looks like it's standing on its own, and it's gonna give it that perception that a shadow box should have. So I think I did about like 7 to 10 layers of the foam tape. So, but it really just depends how much depth you want to give it. And then I just reinforced it with some hot glue because I don't trust foam tape. And I just stuck that to the back of the box. Now I'm just gonna trim here the excess hairs that are just being annoying. This thing gets stuck everywhere. It gets stuck on your nails, it gets stuck on your scissors, it gets stuck everywhere, and it just wants to get off of there. And it's so frustrating, especially when I had my fake nails on. That white fluffy stuff would get all over my nails, and it was so annoying. But anyways, that kite is actually a chipboard piece from the collection as well. And that one I just stuck right on it because it's something that should be in the background. So, like, it gives it the effect that there's, like, depth, and that it's further away than the cotton candy station right there. And that other kite, I put a few pieces of foam tape layered again, so it looks like it's closer to the top than the blue kite, so it gives it that perception that a shadow box should have. Here I used 2 of the banners from the sticker sheet and that chipboard banner from the chipboard sheet, and then I just layered them all one on top of the other, and I secured that with my hot glue gun. And now I'm just looking for some ephemera to put in the background and to make it look better. I actually struggle with this, like, I couldn't find stuff that looked right together because this collection coordinates really well, but some of the things have a lot going on, so when you put it all together, it just looks like there's too much. So I didn't want it to make it look like there was just too much to look at. Like, I wanted to keep it simple, but as you can see, like, there's so many different colors in that ice cream thing, and there's so many like writings and like so many different elements that makes it look like there's a lot of stuff. But I did like how it looks, so I stuck that one down. And since the ice cream thing has like a cutout, you can see the kite in the back, which gives it that perception that the shadow box should have. I just stuck down some of the stars that came in the ephemera pack, one in the kite and one in the background. And then here I'm just playing with the ephemera, trying to find something that works, which, like I said, I struggled. Like, I went through the whole collection trying to find stuff that looked right together and that wouldn't just cover up the kites completely and that would look good in the background. So here I'm just looking for something to put on it. Let's see, what do I put there? I don't even remember what I put there. Oh, I think I put that little bunny that's on the right of me. I really wanted to put that floral. I even opened another ephemera pack of the collection just for that floral piece. I wanted to use it, but I didn't really like how it looked because those colors didn't really go with the colors from the collection that I was using. So even though it's from the same collection, it's just different colors, so it didn't really look well. So I ended up sucking that bunny down, and to secure it, I just taped some of the face of the bunny. I secured it by sticking it to the ice cream truck, and then I just put some hot glue on the bottom of that little stick that's going, you know, the carousel thing, and I stuck it down in that foam thing, in the white spider web, I mean. Then I found this piece that says happiness is here, I think it says. So I just put some glue, hot glue, on the bottom of it, and I just stuck it down on the spider web thing. And then here I was looking for some things to put in the background, so I found this hot air balloon, so I thought it was perfect to put in the background. And what am I doing here? I was trying to incorporate this floral somehow, but I just couldn't do it. It was just too much. Like, it was starting to be too much, and that floral just did not look right. But I really wanted to put it there because I love florals. I'm definitely a floral girl, and nobody does florals better than Maggie Holmes. Seriously, like, she makes the best florals in the world. Like, just look at that ephemera piece on the right. Like, isn't that just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Anyways, so here I was looking for some little pieces to put in the background, like stars and hearts and whatever else I found in the sticker sheet. So I was just sticking that down in the background. I don't really like to leave a lot of white space in my shadow boxes because I like it to be very interesting to look at. Like, you have to take your time looking at it and understand what is going on. So that's why I wanted to put some things in the background to make it look like it's actually like a scene, like it's actually like a carousel park, and, you know, to make it look more like a shadow box, if that makes any sense. Because usually when I make shadow boxes, even though this is like only my third one, I use those miniature things from Michaels, which are like, you know, 3D things. Like, they have like those skulls and those skeletons, but this collection doesn't have that. It's only like paper pieces and chipboard pieces, so it was harder to work with and harder to make it look like an actual shadow box. So I did struggle with this. Like, before I started making the video, I tried to place things down and I couldn't find the right way to place things down. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna turn on the camera and struggle on video, because we all know it happens to everyone. Crafting is not always easy. It doesn't always come easy. Like, you have to try a million things before you find what you really like. For the perfect example is gonna be what I'm about to do right now. I was looking for some trim, some pom-pom trim to put on top of the box, and I couldn't find the perfect one. So I ended up putting 2 together, which ended up looking really cute, but as you can see right now, I'm like struggling to figure out which one I wanted to put. So just gonna take like 2 minutes of me trying to figure out which one I want to use. This one was just too bright pink, and then the other one was just, sorry, I had to fix my camera there. This one is just way too bright. That's the one that comes with the collection actually, but I didn't like how bright the pink was. It was taking the attention away from the actual shadow box. So then I found this one, which is perfect. I bought this one at Michael's a while ago, but I believe they still have something similar. It's just a gold foil scallop. So I stuck that down there. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And for this whole thing, I used my glue gun because I don't trust anything else. I really don't. I only trust my glue gun because once you put something down with a glue gun, it's just the odds of it coming off are very, very low. So I love using my glue gun on all my projects. I barely use any other type of glue. I don't use wet glue. I don't use the glue sticks either. And sometimes I use my glue runners, but they're so expensive, so I tend to just use my glue gun all the time. I'm still auditioning pom-pom trims at this point. It's been like 3 minutes, and I'm still trying to figure out what else I want to put there. Because usually when I do this scallop thing, I like to put another pom-pom trim on top, but I usually just use this tiny little one. But I didn't have any tiny little ones that matched the colors of this collection. So I was trying to figure out which one I wanted to put there, and I ended up going with this greenish bluish one. It's like a pale green, and it went well with the colors of the collection, and it didn't take away the attention from the actual shadow box. So I love this one. So I just trimmed the excess, and then I actually cut the string off, so I had to glue it back on again using my glue gun. And I think I'm just about done. Just taking off the strings from the glue gun. What else am I doing? I think I'm just giving it some final touches. Oh wait, I think I add some pom-poms. I don't even remember. Yeah, I think I add some pom-poms to this. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to put like a phrase on top or a word, but since I already had put the pom-pom trim and the scallop, it was just gonna look like too much. But my past shadow boxes that I made, I always put like a title or like you know, just a word at the top. It gives it a nice finishing touch, but it just wasn't working out for this one, so I didn't do it. I just left it as is. So yeah, here I'm just adding some pom-pom using my glue gun, of course, and I'm just sticking those in the background. Well, that one I'm sticking over there in that carousel part, the stick, whatever it's called. And oh, these pom-poms are from the actual collection. The blue ones are not. I got the blue ones from AliExpress, but the pinks and the yellows are from the collection. It comes with a few gems, stars, and sequins. So I decided to use those. Just stick those in the background. And here I'm just trying to figure out the placement that I want. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I'm just gonna keep adding pom-poms. I really hope you guys like this. It's becoming my new favorite thing to make. I just love how it looks. I love how fun it looks. And it's just so like pretty to look at. But I'm thinking about making these to sell. I don't know if anybody would be interested, but I might reopen my Etsy shop and sell some of the things that I've been making lately, because I'm gonna keep making shadow boxes, and I don't have place for the 300 shadow boxes that I'm probably gonna make soon. So and I love making them, so I don't want to have a house full of shadow boxes, but I do want to keep making them, so I might just make them to sell. I don't know, what do you guys think? Just let me know if anybody would be interested. So here I'm just showing you guys the shadow box and how it looks. So yeah guys, I hope you liked this video. Leave me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.